It's time for Gay News. Please put your hands together for my Gay News co-anchor. He just flew in from LA, and boy, is being alive tiring. It's the hilarious friend of the show, Jared Goldstein. Hi.
Hello.
All right. Hi, Jared.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How's your Spotify Wrapped?
I use Apple Music.
That's wild to me. I think that's cool.
Yeah. As a Jew, it feels like Hanukkah all over again. It's like, well, I didn't really. It's the end of the year.
Do they do a Wrapped? Does Apple say, "Hey, great job, you listen to this"?
They might, but I don't click it to find out. Do they do it? They do. Replay. They didn't do it this year? Oh, okay. This is like those TED Talk Steve Jobs things.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Tell me the updates, the software updates.
Are you ready to do some gay news?
I would love it.
All right, here's how it works. We're gonna share some gay news. We just say, "Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba," gay news.
Gay news.
Want to kick us off?
Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, no, okay, that's the end.
Wait.
I got excited to do it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da, gay news.
But okay. Conservative influencers called for a boycott of Froot Loops after the cereal teamed up with a children's nonprofit to provide a free online library of kids' books that promote equality and diversity. Look, it's right there in the name. If we were called Jesus Small Town Football Loops, I'd understand feeling betrayed.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da,
Gay news. We get Froot Loops, straight people get Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, you have Tony the Tiger. You have Tony the Tiger. He's not...
They're straight.
Yeah, he's not... I mean, do I think Tony the Tiger fucked a guy? Yeah, but he's still married and has kids.
Yeah. Perfect life, honestly.
Yeah, he's crushing it.
I'm just doing the second part. Or the first.
A Republican representative introduced a bill to expand Florida's Don't Say Gay law to workplaces, barring state employees from using their preferred pronouns and prohibiting nonprofits from giving employees training on gender and sexuality. And that stands to reason. We can't have a bunch of 45-year-old systems analysts getting exposed to all this sex stuff before they've had a chance to discuss it with their parents. Gay news.
Gay news. If I couldn't say gay at work, I couldn't do stand-up. There go all my jokes. On an episode of The View, Sarah Paulson revealed that she had a photo of her partner, Holland Taylor, on her fridge for 10 years before they got together. Yikes, replied Holland Taylor.
At this rate, just 9 years for my first date with Pedro Pascal.
And 3 years before my first date with my boyfriend's cat. I want to write them too.
You can write, yeah, and I'm so excited. Gay news. In news that should not be news, a trans boy was cast at a male role in a Texas high school's production of Oklahoma, only for the school's principal to later remove him. We need a teenager with a big honking dick to sing the phrase, "Surrey with a fringe on top, or it won't be believable."
And I support that principle. Look, I understand trans kids wanting to get involved in the traditionally fruity pursuits of swimming or track and field, but this is musical theater we're talking about. Kingdom of the Straits. Seriously, you can't tell trans kids they're banned from sports and musical theater. What's left for them? Chess club? What are the hot ones supposed to do? They're not even allowed to vape anymore. There's nothing left.
They can't even vape. What are these hot trans teens supposed to do with their time?
Yeah.
Speech and debate? Embarrassing.
Star in a Gossip Girl reboot.
The student's father said the principal claimed the school had a new policy that boiled down to only males can play males and only females can play females. Oh, okay, I doth suppose I'll just go fuck myself, said William Shakespeare.
The school later said they wouldn't consider students' sex and casting, but they would be putting on an abbreviated version of Oklahoma they said was edited for young audiences. Honestly, if we can get an abbreviated version of most musicals, I would.
There's always two songs you can just absolutely lose.
In this version, Addo Annie can say no, and what's more, she says it all the time out of respect for her future husband.
In the end, dozens of supporters showed up at a school board meeting to protest the decision, leading to the school to apologize and reverse that decision. Because when Lady Gaga said born this way, she meant gay, but she also meant destined to square dance while the mean 8th grade boys throw pennies at the stage. Because they are, in fact, medically the same.
Said the school, honestly, we just assumed that everyone would be on board with bullying a theater kid. On this occasion, for perhaps the first time ever, that assumption was mistaken.
Wow.
Wow.
Gay news. A group of self-described gay furry hackers broke into the computer system of one of the biggest nuclear laboratories in the US, stealing sensitive employee data.
The group published a sample of the data and wrote, "If they research creating IRL cat girls, we will take down the post." Said the lab director, "Well, gentlemen, they've got us pinned. Everyone put down the uranium and follow me to the top secret Furry Reactor. Officially, the horny lever only goes up to 10, but we all know the truth."
The horny lever at the Furry Reactor.
Gay news.
A Catholic priest has been stripped of his administrative duties after allowing Sabrina Carpenter to use a Roman Catholic church in Brooklyn as a backdrop for a music video in which she dances in a short dress next to pastel-colored coffins. Dear Lord, I'm hard-pressed to think of a Catholic priest doing something worse than this. You know they're just going to transfer him to some other unsuspecting parish 2 towns over where he can go right back to making music videos with Disney stars again.
Gay news. A couple in Nepal received the first LGBTQ marriage license in the nation's history this week.
Yeah.
Yes. The couple celebrated in the customary local way by leading several American mountain climbers to their deaths. Gay news.
And finally, Netflix has released a new documentary called The Dads, in which 6 fathers bond over fishing and their unconditional love for their gay and trans children. Matt Rife swims up to the boat. "What's up, my dudes? Women, am I right?"
You're not. Fishing and gay-ass children, what else do they have in common? Nothing, according to the 3 episodes of Silence.
Gay
news.
That's it.
That's
it.
it.
Gay news.
We did it.
Thank you, Jaron.
Thank you.
You have anything to plug? Check out his Instagram for his latest dates.
Yes.
And watch your Black Mirror episode. We can finally promote it because last time you were on, we couldn't talk about it, but you were so good in that Black Mirror episode.
Thank you so much for promoting my episode.
And without spoiling anything about the episode, the episode's structure is a compliment to you.
I'll take it.
You know what I mean? But you know what I'm
do.
saying?
Yes.
It's a very specific compliment, but you see what I'm saying?
It's the first episode of the new season. It's called Joan is Awful. And I can say that because I can say that now.
It's a great episode, too.
Thank you. It was the coolest thing I'll ever do.
It's also really cool.
Second coolest thing, gay news, is the coolest thing I'll ever do.
No, that goes without saying. Yeah. Being in a Black Mirror, doing this. In the city with the best pizza in the world. I also like that we couldn't talk about it because you were an episode of Black Mirror that was about the issues that the strike was about, that they somehow managed to put on Netflix during the strike, which was cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
All right, so everybody check that out. When we come back, remember Carrie Lake? They don't like her. They don't like her.
Okay, I'm leaving. God,
Jared
I'll go.
Goldstein,
Fine.
everybody.